We're on.
We're live.
Yeah.
Episode 5.
Right. I thought you were actually going to do the full countdown then.
no, I'm not
Also,
counting.
look at this. Look at the fucking little length on that.
Can you see the state of my... Look how thick this is.
Oh my
Isn't
God.
that amazing?
It's
This
like a
needs to stay
carpet.
in. It honestly feels like a carpet. I'm getting a trim tonight,
Jesus
actually, hence the
Christ,
beanie.
that
But...
is-
Is that the intro?
Yeah, that's it. Hello, everyone. Welcome to episode 5. Can't believe we're 5 weeks deep already in this grip nerdery. Paddy's mustache is looking dense. That is a serious mustache. Mine is
Getting there now.
poor as always.
I've seen 10-year-olds with better.
Oh, it's just there's just nothing, is there? Maybe it's the lighting in here.
Hey, we got a big week ahead. We're both, representing for the squad this weekend, aren't we? Big Tommy's got an arm wrestling match. That's why I don't arm wrestle. That would be my technique.
Hey, well, I've seen worse.
So who are you wrestling this weekend, Thomas?
It's a tournament. It's the Novice National Tournament on Saturday and Sunday. Saturday is left arm. Sunday is right arm. I'm doing both days. So
on Friday, do you only eat with like your right hand then and just save
yeah, well, it's still a bit sore after Sunday this week, but my left's feeling fresh. So
when you say sore, is it like purely like tendons and stuff? Or
it's like here, and then my shoulder's also a bit sore as well.
Because I guess you don't get like DOMS, do you? It's just like you feel like you've been beaten up.
Yeah, that's probably a good way. It's a very different feeling to like, because it's my first proper match. It's the first time I've had like the after effects, I guess you could say, of it.
Yeah.
And it definitely is. But I imagine it's you after like a comp instead of just regular training. It's like the comp fatigue.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, your whole body just feels like it wants to shut down. But no, I'm better than I'm better than most at handling it because I have that level of like fitness afterwards. So it's like I'm usually okay. It's just I feel tired and very like lethargic all the time. But now we're all good. And then on Saturday going for the Thomas Inch world record for the Farmers Walk, which is sick. Felix will be there. Tiny will be having a go as well. So I'm going to see you tomorrow in the ends of Birmingham to do a very sketchy Thomas Inch deal.
Yeah,
and then I have
still
to
need
figure
to roll them down the path.
Yeah, and then I need to figure out how to carry him through the expo.
Yeah, I was going to just give him the globes a little coat of purple for you.
Oh, go on, make them look pretty.
Might as well. They look because they just look. One looks rusted to death, and the other one looks kind of black at the moment. So.
Yeah, I don't want people to know how rusty they are.
The other handle's feeling better, but it's still nowhere near as good. So
weak hand on the rusty gal.
Yeah, the old rust bucket. Are you still confident about it?
I'm confident. I'm just running on talent for this one. Do you know what I mean? I haven't really tried. I've played with the Rolling Farmers again, but they are horrible. So I'm just going to pick them up and have fun with it. I'm there anyway. I think Felix is the man to beat. I think his grip's pretty primed from the wrecking ball hold. From what I gather from his training, he's like carrying 70-kilo dumbbells with fat grips pretty easy. And I think that would be just as hard. So it's Felix's record, so let's see what he can do. But I said already to the guys, like, I'll go out first, and then Tiny can go after me, and then we'll let Felix go, because it's Felix's record. Like, it's only fair that he gets to sort of defend it with the best chance possible, right?
Yeah, I think that's very fair of you. And the more I've thought about it, he's just got it in him, hasn't he? That kind of lift is just so suited to him. And
it is perfect. Look, for like, hand size makes a difference. Like, me and Tiny have got very, very good grips, but his endurance and like his hands just won't open up because he can like literally clamp his fucking fingers down. So, we'll do what we can, but hopefully it just gives Mark a sort of chance to show off as well more than anything, and he enjoys it. But it'd be good fun. It's just, it's just one of them things. I'm at the expo anyway. I may as well. At the end of the day, even if I carry him 10 meters, do you know what I mean? That it's a dumbbell that most people can't pick up. So like, it's win-win for me. Like, I'm just gonna have fun 100%. And like, I'll take them round me. And if if any of you guys watching are at Fit Expo want to come have a go picking them up, then you're more than welcome. Just come find me. I'll be the man with 2 big bells.
Don't give them the nice one. Give everyone the hard one.
Absolutely.
Otherwise, everyone will be lifting.
I did want to take one of mine as well, like a heavier one, but it just gets a bit like it's impractical getting these things into an expo. But mine is seasoning up well, actually, Tom. I said nothing seasons here. Bit of rust forming on the 104 now, so I reckon keep treating her mean, and she might be nice to me in a few weeks.
It'll fly up.
But yeah, no. So that's our plans for the weekend. It's hopefully we both come away with some positive news.
Little flash there.
But yeah. No, it's all very exciting. And then so in other news, King Kong wrapped up this week or last weekend, was it?
Yes, Saturday.
Monday, Saturday.
Saturday, yeah. That was the last one. We did 4 different slots for it.
Yeah,
so
you did
it was
a lot.
quite intensive, but I felt like that was the best way for everyone to sort of give the best performance instead of just waiting around for ages.
So just very quickly, Tom, do a very general summary of what King Kong is. I know we do it every week, but for people that haven't heard.
Yeah, King Kong
I didn't know what it was.
It's probably the biggest multinational grip contest in the world. That's probably...
So there's 4 objects. You can do it at like the select venues, isn't there, like around the world? Yeah. So the Grip Shed was one of them, which is cool. Yeah. It was also one of the best... Was it second? Yeah. Second. It's the second best performing venue in the world.
Who'd have thought it? Strongest shed in the world.
Yeah, sort of, mate. Like, but seriously though, like from where we've grown grip, like that's absolutely awesome. Like, it genuinely is like a proud moment, as well as it's like quite funny that where it's like a little shed in the middle of nowhere. But we're taking over the world, Tom. One step at a time.
And we didn't even have you competing in it.
No, yeah, I missed this one. I'm just a really busy boy at the minute, like horrendously so. I was running a competition last weekend, which went really well. But
I didn't know that. I knew you had it, but I didn't realize it was like that weekend as well.
Yeah. It was really good actually. Like, it's really inspired me to run more comps because I really enjoy it more than anything. But like, I've got such a good team of people here now as well. Like, it does rely a bit on like sponsors and stuff, but like the rugby club were real keen as well. So it was just good, mate. But there's lots more opportunities like that coming out, which is awesome.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's talk King Kong because despite the Shed being one of the best performing venues, we had some pretty good performances from the UK.
We certainly did.
Especially from the Gods of Grip team. So my client, and you guys know him by now, Tiny, he flies under the radar. I mean, are we allowed to say his actual name?
It's on there. I had to put it in.
It's out there now.
Yeah.
So Mr. Ross Boyle, or Tiny as everyone knows him, 3rd in the world, baby. And to be honest, like probably one of the heaviest people to enter as well. So it's like it's just awesome. Like, he had no bad lifts in there really. Like, he got air under a world record on the Crusher, it's called, isn't it? The rolling handle. Yep. He's just wildly good at rolling handles now. Like, our prep for that has just gone so well.
It's absolutely wild. I think second place on that was 108, I think.
And he did 116 and nearly got 121 points.
Yeah.
That's a joke. I'm going to have to come have a play with that, Tom, just for my own interest, but I'm sure I won't beat that. But just bow down to Tiny. He is slowly taking over. He didn't have a bad event. Like, even that finished ball, he shouldn't really be good at, but he is. Like, never get your nipples tweaked by that man.
Yeah, that is almost getting 40 on like the first time using it really in comp is massive.
Yeah, he's a legend, and I'm really happy for him. Hopefully, he gets a little trophy or something for it. It'd be cool.
Yeah, I don't know if I think it's only first place that gets a trophy, but he'll definitely get a medal for winning the men's open category overall.
Good. It's like a gorilla trophy. It's really cool, isn't it?
Yeah, it looks really cool.
We'll get it.
It was really cool having him here, just doing it really, because he's just like a really nice guy, isn't he? For the way he looks, and I think he started at 90. No, that was his warm up 90.
What, on the rolling handle?
Yeah, everyone else had finished at like 80, and then he was like, right, chuck a 10 on and I'll do it. So done 10, done at that, and then he went to 100, and I was like, oh, right, okay. And I was like, 105 next. And I was like, is this going to be your first lift? And he was like, nah, I think I'll wait. And I was like, right, okay. 110 came up first lift, 116 second lift, and then had a crack at 121. It was just mind-blowing.
To open with 110 on any rolling handle, it's not even an easy rolling handle. Do you know what I mean? Like,
No.
it's so cool.
So his
It's
opener would have just won it overall anyway.
I didn't even know that. That's jokes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's sick. Yeah.
Then it was.
Go on.
Event 2 was the pinch block after that.
Did you beat him on the pinch block?
Yeah.
So what did you get?
I got.
Where were you overall, by the way?
I somehow managed to get 11th overall.
Yeah, so that's sick. Like,
I don't.
Dilly was up there as well, wasn't he?
16th, Mr. Dilly. Yeah.
Yeah. God, we are honestly get a Paddy Haynes probably in the top 10 there as well somewhere. If I actually pulled my finger out.
Yeah, Paddy Haynes top 10. He did, but he didn't submit his scores.
Oh, okay. Bad day.
Because not too bad, but not the level he should be really.
Okay. So you said you pulled on the pinch block.
I think 51. Where is it? I got 51.25, and I failed my third. I went for 52.5.
You happy with 51?
Not really.
No.
I lost too much skin on my thumb. Like that's just what
just shredded it.
Yeah, it just like I'm still. In fact, let's get the textbook out here of the excuses. I don't know if you can still see my thumbs like gone.
Yeah, grim.
I just lost too much skin, unfortunately.
How does an Iron Mind block compared to one
horrendous?
Of yours?
It's horrendous. Yeah, it's
really?
the paint on it. It's just so slippy, and because it was a little bit moist in here when Tiny came, the chalk was just coming off the block straight away.
Oh, so that's even more mad then, because you failed 50 on the block here. Oh, that's 80 mil though, wasn't it? Yeah.
This one is 80 mil as well. It's the same.
Oh, okay. So, you've just got stronger then, basically, which is good.
Yeah.
55 coming on a God's a Grip block soon, 80 mil.
Yeah, I've already messaged Eric saying, get the blockbuster out next year, because it's too conditional based. Like, if somewhere's really dry and they've got a well-seasoned block, they're going to lift a lot more than us in a shed that's a bit moist.
Hold on, what's a blockbuster?
That's what it's called, the Iron Mind Blockbuster.
Oh, it is? Oh, right, okay.
Yeah.
It shows how clued up I am, doesn't it? Jeez.
Yeah. Come on, Patrick.
I was just asking for the people that didn't know at home.
Of course, yeah. So, look, Tiny did come 9th overall on the pinch block anyway, which is mad.
He got, what did he get?
47.85.
Okay.
Which was a PB, but he was disappointed with it.
I was going to say it's PB, but yeah, we know he can do more than that, really. With a bit of training. Yeah. His pinch grip's good. This is what I don't get with Tiny. Like, his wide pinch is wild, but then, like, Saxon and... It's not like... It is very, very, very good, but it's not like... He's not challenging...
World class.
Yeah. Like, 50 on a pinch block's the sort of the new 40. Every week we say, like, this is now the new... Because it just keeps going up.
I know.
Nothing impresses us anymore, Tom.
Just got to keep going.
I'm going to lift that 104 and everyone will be like, oh, a few people have done it now. It's like, so.
It's the 120 you need.
Yeah, the 120.
16 extra kilos. Why not 110?
Yeah, well, I don't think there's any danger, but I'm going to keep training. We'll see. When I'm doing bent over rows with the 104, I'll give the 120 a crack.
That's too much. Then it was the finish ball, which none of us had ever used before. But again, he kind of just liked it, didn't he?
He's got an actual finished ball though, hasn't he? I remember he bought a proper one. I think he got it very, knowing Tiny, got it quite cheap. So he's been training that weekly, and he was good at it anyway. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's not like but it is a key pinch. Is like one of them. Like, you just have to like get yourself used to it. Like, you know, if I had that coming up in a grip comp, I'd be doing that like 20 weeks out. Yeah, like just practicing it. But no, good to see him do it. What was the heaviest finished ball? Because you said
this is literally. I'm just trying to find it now.
Because you said you think it'd be close to 50, which is unfathomable for me. Like I'm sort of like 35. I think I would get maybe.
Yeah. I can see there's 2 people that got 46.3.
Jesus.
That's second
Dude,
place. So
you don't need thumbs that strong. it's
literally too much. That
you just start
it doesn't
ripping
make
stuff.
It's vile, absolutely vile. Enough
I'm
about
just
that.
I'm going to grab the finished balls so people can see what it
good
actually
idea.
is, because it's ridiculous. You should have just grabbed yours because you're right next to your grip wall, but I've got your one.
Beating.
My grip wall, which is still in an absolute state. Oh, did you beat? Oh, literally. You've got the good one. This is like a knockoff one from Gods of Grip, I think. I can't remember.
Peasants. Yeah.
Who would have thought we'd be comparing balls on the podcast? Only 5 episodes in.
Yeah. Same size ball, just slightly slippier. But this one's on a fixed pin as well, which I think makes it easier. I think the slippy ball makes it harder, but the going on a fixed pin makes it easier. So,
but either way, lifting nearly 50 on something like that is wild. So whoever it was, you have my respect.
Fair play, yeah. And then it's the good old little big horn. Should we show this?
I love that tool. I'm surprised you got the delt strength to, like, those things weigh a ton. I thought you'd just pick it off the wall and be like, oh.
Yeah, it's nice. Absolutely stinks of just rust.
I love them though. What was the biggest lift on that, out of curiosity? I'm trying to remember what I did. Did I get 105 on it? I can't remember.
That sounds about right. I got 105 on the day, which was a bit disappointing, I think.
But again, like, yours is well seasoned, mine's pretty well seasoned.
Very
like,
well, yeah.
Someone out there is going to have one that is just pure rust and just like stick, because they do like oxidize like crazy, them things.
Yeah, 112 got second. I can't see what's first.
It's weird how people specialize though, isn't it? Because it must be someone random's got one heavier than 112 then that didn't win.
That's a lot of weight. Yeah,
it is awesome. Yeah, I genuinely think.
Oh, there it is.
If I would have done it, the finished ball would have just tanked me. But everything else, I reckon I could have probably top 5'd. You just don't know. Yeah. It's about being consistent in this game, and
that's it.
Fair play to everyone that did well. Fair play to Tiny. Fair play to you for coming 11th. Do we have anyone else up there? How did Laura do? Did she do it?
She did. Let's go to the women's. In fact, I'll go through all the categories. Might as well while we're here.
Of course.
I couldn't believe this. There's a men's under 59.
What?
Yeah. 50. Yeah. That is some small.
I would have had to have competed when I was about 9.
Yeah, just your quad. The men's under 66, Chris DiStefano won that quite comfortably, really.
Shock. Yeah, he's a beast. He's competed at a few of our comps before, isn't he? Did he do it at the shed?
He did. It was a pleasure watching him in action as well.
Yeah.
Then good old Joe Sterling came 7th in the men's under 74.
Nice.
Then under 83.
I can't believe, just looking at Joe Sterling, right? There's a weight class below Joe, because Joe's tiny, like in the nicest way, Joe.
There's two. There's two.
Joe's not a big man, and then there's people competing in, like, I'd love to just go and chill with the under 59s.
Oh.
Like, all right, lads.
To be fair, the guy that's won it, he's done over body weight on the Crusher and the Little Big Horn. So
maybe he did a water cut from like 80 kilo for it.
Yeah, Shred City. Under 83, we've got Harley, who came 10th.
Nice.
And then Carl, who came 12th. That was very good for Carl because he's not been doing it.
What did Carl get on the Little Bighorn?
85.9.
Yeah, that's pretty wild, isn't it? Vert bar specialist.
Absolutely. I think that's Rob Davenport, 22nd. Yep. And then Chris Evans, 28th. At least he didn't come last. I know he'll like that.
Chris. Sorry, Chris is definitely watching this as well. Well done, Chris. You didn't lose.
No, he did all right. He was actually very good at helping out. He was seasoning the pinch block after like every lift, keeping it nice and crisp.
Just there in the corner.
Yeah. Under 93, Sam Unsworth, 10th.
Nice.
Thought he would have done a bit better than that, but it was difficult because he competed with just one other guy.
Oh, what? There was only 2 of them?
Yeah.
Oh, you mean at the shed?
Yeah, we had 5 people not show up for the afternoon slot.
Not good, guys. We
Not
say
good.
it how it is on this podcast.
We do.
If you enter a comp, show up or let the organisers know.
Yeah, exactly.
Poor behaviour.
Yeah, and then the men's under 105, Thomas Lawson, as we know, obviously won that one. He also said that he didn't put in a very good performance.
Oh, of course. So Tom came second at the Immortals, right?
Yeah, he did, yeah.
Yeah.
No, third. It was you.
Oh, did Kim beat him?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
I thought you just picked Kim.
Oh, maybe.
Either way.
Yeah.
Cool top 3.
Either way, he just beat Ollie. So I'll just run through the scores. Thomas got 101.15 and Ollie got 101.1.
Ollie is so unlucky with results, isn't he? Like, it's happened. Yeah. It happened in Sweden. He came was it 3rd or something? And then afterwards they reworked the scores and were like, oh, sorry, you didn't actually come 3rd. Can we have our trophy back?
Yeah. Oh my God.
I was like, it was heartbreaking. But...
Yeah. On the pinch block, Thomas got 44.55. Ollie got 44.4.
Oh my God. And this is all anonymous, isn't it? So it's not like he did it to one up him. It's just completely random, like bad luck, basically.
Finish ball, Thomas got 36.9. Ollie got 35.8. So kilo in that. And then the last one, Ollie actually beat him. Thomas got 101.15 and Ollie got 101.2.
Gee, that is mad then. So there was less than a kilo overall probably in the whole thing.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So at least he's kind of pushing Thomas now, even if Thomas says he didn't do very well, kind of thing.
Yeah, you'd expect Thomas to do 50 kilo on a pinch block, to be honest.
Yeah.
He's the pinch king.
He is. Did we have anyone else in 105? No. Men's under 120, no one. I don't think. Oh, Carl Nuttall, Carly's mate, came 22nd. Not too bad considering he's never done anything before.
Yeah, love that. So
Craig Rowney.
Oh yeah. Who
31st?
All of King Kong?
Eric Ruson.
It is Eric. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I just want to shout out it's just such a sick idea. We need to do more of this. We could easily grow. You could do your own similar thing.
That's it.
And just try use the same venues. I don't know.
Exactly.
Call it something.
It is a really cool thing. How many competitors? I think he said there was 370 competitors in total.
Do you have to pay to enter it?
It's $10 per competitor, and then each venue has to pay $100 to host it.
Okay. Well, it pays for all the admin and the trophies and stuff.
That's it.
10 quid for a competitor's not bad, is it?
No, it's not. Not at all, actually. Considering he's shipping stuff all over the place as well.
Yeah. No, it's sick. I rate it. I rate it highly. I like the idea. I think we should do something similar.
Well, the Grip League next year will be opened up to the international stage.
Oh,
so I know we've got a couple of people want to host in Sweden and stuff. So
we could do an American one.
You could do, yeah.
God,
it's just if they got through, would they make the trip over for the final?
You'd have to put some prize money up, Tom.
Some serious prize money up.
Some wedge. Oh, that would be
absolute wedge.
Omskirk School would never have seen more traffic, honestly.
They won't. And then we've got the men's open, which obviously little Ross Boyle won. Old tiny boy. 2 event wins. And then Arto, Jason, Henry, and then me somehow with my peasant rolling handle lift.
What did you get on the rolling handle? You actually kept that quiet.
96.6.
Oh, that's all right. It's not too.
It's not even that bad, but I think it put me 75th overall.
Really?
Yeah.
What, on the rolling handle? 75 people beat 96?
Yeah.
That's madness. Jesus.
Yeah.
That's wild to me.
Yeah.
There's some strong grips out there. And then we are surprised when people lift a 78 kilo rolling like dumbbell, Thomas Inch Dumbbell, sorry. It's like there's 100 people that can lift 100 fucking kilo on a rolling handle. It's unreal.
Yeah.
The grip game's growing.
Let's go. Women's overall, we've got Emma Hunt finishing 3rd.
Oh, sick. Oh, well done, Emma. No shock, but who won the women's?
Sarah Chaplow.
Yeah, I was going to say, did she do it?
Yeah. By an
did
absolute...
she win by miles? Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. She lifted 80 on the Little Bighorn.
Which probably would have been like 50th in the men's, probably. But
Yeah, actually was.
Sarah, I remember Sarah won the show at the Shore, and it looked like she's just like coasting. Do you know what I mean? Like she's...
Yeah.
She doesn't look like someone... Do you know how sometimes you can spot them? And, you know, like people with good grip sort of like walk around like this a bit.
Yeah.
Oh, they got massive hands. She doesn't look like a mutant. Like you'd be like, oh, she's going to have a good grip. But she is she's got to be the best grip on the planet at the minute for the ladies. Like
100%. Yeah.
You got Gabby Dixon and Rebecca Roberts in the conversation, but like she is just winning all these comps.
Gabby did it. Gabby came 7th overall.
Really? Oh, damn! I take it back. I mean, I don't. Like Gabby's a beast as well, but
I'm guessing that's
Gabby wouldn't be good at like a thingy though. Finish ball.
It's probably bodyweight as well, isn't it? For this one.
Oh, of course, yeah. Oh, yeah. I forget that's how it works.
Like Tammy, I'm pretty sure the girl that came 2nd is like 50 kilos. You know, very light. It
also shows how impressive Tiny's performance is then, because what's he now, about 170?
He was 155 he was.
With shoes.
With shoes, yeah. Do you know what the funniest thing is? He wouldn't tell us how old he is.
Really?
So when I sent over the results, I was like, Ross Boyle has an undisclosed age, but is definitely under 50.
I wouldn't, you never know.
I know, this is it, you never know. So, yeah, that was quite funny. Laura came 11th overall in the women's.
Everyone in the comments, guess Tiny's age, and the closest person wins a Gods of Grip t-shirt from
a pain strength beanie.
And you get a beanie, yeah.
Show it off. There it is. You get that beanie, the worn beanie.
Yeah. I'll wipe my brow with it before I send it.
Yeah. Oh wow.
It's very, very.
Someone will be. Yeah. Let's see. Is there any other results? I think that's it really for.
Yeah, well, no.
Yeah, well, Emma won the under 84s, sorry. Obviously.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, Sarah Chaplow's under 100 kilos as well.
So she won the overall and the under 100s?
Yeah, impressive. She kind of fits the profile that we mentioned, you know, like tall,
long limbs. Yeah,
100%.
100%.
Yeah, we should build one in like AI. A like grip athlete, just like really
the perfect grip athlete.
Like be an absolute freak. Yeah.
Yeah.
But that is King Kong. Great little event there.
Well done to all our athletes. We're proud of you.
Well done to everyone.
I'm saying we as if I'm like an owner of Gods of Grip now, but you know.
No, but you're part of the reason why some of them are so strong, aren't you?
Well done to the squad.
Yeah.
That's a great result. To come 2nd overall as like a venue as well is sick.
Yeah. Number 1 next year.
We are now going to hit you with a brand new segment. This is thrilling stuff.
Yeah.
Tom is going to grab a grip tool from the range below or behind him. And then we are going to say like a few training tips on it. Who's better at it, I think would be quite interesting. What our best lifts are, any technique or pointers. And just whether we like it or not, generally, as an event.
Yeah.
Right, hit us, Tom. He's not shown me which one he's going to pick, by the way. So this is.
Oh, there's a lot of.
You on classic?
Well, there's a reason why I've picked this. It is just the standard dynamite vertical bar.
Yep.
Extreme crust on this fella here.
Paddy 10.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what's the reason you picked it?
Because it's in the month. It's the monthly challenge next week.
Oh, is it? Okay, cool.
It's a bit weird. Yeah. We're doing the monthly challenges are back because people have been asking for them for ages, and the reason we stopped, I'm going to drop her in it here, because Laura was in charge of all the results and all that stuff, and then we stopped doing it, and then people won and didn't get the prize, and then it was like I didn't know who'd won. And anyway, she's promised to keep on top of it this year.
We've got rid of her. No.
Yeah. We've got a replacement in. But yeah, the vertical bar. So we'll announce that it'll be tomorrow. But I like using this. I think it's a very popular piece of equipment, easy to use. You can get a lot of weight on it.
You've pulled over 140 on this bad boy, right?
I have.
Yeah. So I think the most I ever did was that 130. I haven't gone heavier. I haven't needed to, but like, I think I can beat you because that's how my brain works.
It's one of the things that I feel like this year arm wrestling has actually improved for some reason.
Okay.
I don't know why.
Interesting.
But like obviously thick bar has struggled, but this has improved. So it must be very forearm heavy of a movement.
Yeah, well, you've got to sort of like, oh God, the camera. You've got to like lock it in, haven't you? That's because it's stopping the wrist doing that and opening your hand up. We had it at the Shore. I came second in it to Luke Reynolds. Real cool event. We had it for reps. I think we ended up about 105 for reps. I think I did. How many did I do? I can't remember. I know Luke did loads. I think Luke did 10 or 11. I think I did 8. But it was wild. But that was again in front of the crowd and everything. So, but I always say this, and it's the same with strongman, but the same with grip. Like I'm really good for reps, but I don't think my top end strength is as good as my reps. It's still good, but like with the Saxon, like I feel like I could do like sets of 10 with 120, but then 130 is like.
What do you put that down to?
I don't know. It's just the same as my my strongman stuff. Like a deadlift for rep events, I'm not really ever beaten unless I'm competing against Mitch Hooper. But I think it's from the running background. Like my engine is just amazing for strength sports. Like I guess I'm mainly fairly slow twitch based, being like a long distance runner and stuff. Like I'm still pretty speedy, but I just don't seem to tire. I think that's the best thing about like why I'm so unique, because like a lot of guys will like put loads of size on. I'm going to use Sam as an example actually, who we had on last week. Like he only ever has to do 1 rep, so he gets as big as possible, you know. But like if he had to do 100-meter run, it would kill him. So it's like the other end of the spectrum completely. Like, and you got to respect people. But like you'll see, I'll go against someone like Kane Francis, for example, at England's. Like Kane's got a bigger deadlift than me, like for sure. Like he's more powerful. But if it's a rep event, then we're very close, or I've usually got the better of him. So it's just one of them. Like, but I think it's the same for grip for me. Like long holds, I seem to be really good at as well. Anything like that. But yeah, I don't know. It's all very interesting. But vertical bar it's one of my favorites, and I think it's a good test because it's different to all the other types of grip as well. So like you almost need a vertical lift of some sort in a grip comp if you want to test it. And like you say, you can chuck a load of weight on there.
That's it. I think it's just so easy to use. There's different techniques you can use, but nothing beats just grabbing hold of it and, you know.
Do you know what I have used it for? This is a great nugget for anyone that. So for arm over arm, when I had that coming up, I would do hangs with the silver. You can do it with a rope as well. Like I saw in Mitch's video recently, but like I was just like sort of hanging, or even doing like tricep work with 2. And honestly, like that sort of grip is like so important. Like
that sounds like a Craig Rowney kind of movement.
Credit to Grey Wolf Fitness, but it's it's that sort of grip. Where are you grabbing it when you're doing it for max? Are you going right to the base, or are you going higher up the shaft?
No, I try and palm on and then wrap. I usually leave that much, a tiny little bit at the top.
A little room for slippage.
Little room for slippage, yeah. But I also feel like because I'm tall, if I went lower, it's going to make me go deeper into it.
Giggity.
Intro.
100%.
That's
getting clipped.
Just kind of, In fact, look at the state of my thumb now.
Oh, you're a mess.
Yeah, absolute mess.
But yes, Overall, we like the dynamite stick or the vertical bar. One of our favourites. Tom, I have to give the win to because his PB is higher but I can definitely beat it.
Yeah, only just. It'd be good to test it out soon.
100%. What's are you doing is it the Christmas comp?
Yeah.
Chuck it in that.
It's
been in a lot of comps, to be fair.
It's got these. I feel like everything's just within reach. There's a double hold.
Oh, yes.
It's going to be on a deadlift bar on straps.
Okay. Right. So are you standing over the bar, or is it
standing over it? Yeah.
Oh, fruity.
Yeah. So that's what we're doing for the Christmas. It's a very good event, that actually. Almost sold out. So if you want to get on it, you'll have to be fast.
Use Paddy 10.
Yeah. What we've done is we've actually put the numbers up by 5 to so when 5 people don't turn up, it's actually full. Yeah.
We did that. We did the similar, like if we run a strongman comp, we'll have like a reserve list. But if people don't tell you they're not going to come, it's a bit shitty. But oversell it. It'll be popular, I'm sure. Your comps are always good fun. So, and I'm going to host more grip comps in next year as well. That's a promise.
Hell yeah!
Maybe not the intensity of the farm grip comp, because it's like the farm open. I like them being absolutely like big events, savage, and then get some other ones in the mix as well. But I want to run a comp every month next year. That's my goal.
I think that's what we're doing as well. It's just you want to do some serious, some that get people that are new to it in, don't you?
Yeah, because we said before about like running loads of people have tried to do this, but they don't seem to sell very well. But just a complete mystery comp, and just be like, there's 5 events, don't tell anyone, and then the strongest on the day. We could do it for grip as well. Be quite fun.
You could actually, yeah.
I don't know. Again, let us know. Would that interest you or not? Because everyone sounds up for it, and then they actually go to enter, and they're like, "Oh, I don't want to." Do you know what I mean? Like, I kind of like it. Just jump in and just see who's the strongest on the day. Yeah, it's about making it safe for strongman. Like, you can't just chuck a max like deadlift in, or like a finger's finger, and people not trained for it.
Yeah. Oh God, yeah. Yeah, good one. So we'll pull that back. Right, Patrick Haynes, do you have the hot topic?
Yes. So what I've been thinking, I think this is controversial because it's like, I sort of believe, but do you think, it's sort of a two-parter, grip comps are boring to watch, and should promoters be doing more to make grip events look fun and exciting? So like, for example, the Shore Classic, having all the dumbbells laid out looks sick. Yeah. Like, we went and we did it in the expo bit of the comp, not on the floor, and only had 4 dumbbells, which, it doesn't make so much difference in the scoring or anything, but like, if the dumbbells are there anyway, put them out on the show floor, line them all up. But like, for me, it's like, if we're going to grow grip, the shows need to be interesting. So this is why I'm sort of arguing, like, at the minute, I think grip comps could be so much cooler. Like, look at the Hercules hold at Gods of Grip. Giants Live, sorry. It's like, that looks sick. Yeah. And then you go to a grip comp and there's like 20 blokes holding on to like a little ridge or something. It's like, I know every event can't be amazing, but like, should we be doing more to make it look cool? That's what I think we should be.
It is a difficult one, isn't it?
I think there's a time and a place for like every event, like all those tools behind you. But like, could we be? I don't know. Is there a way of making it look cooler? To grow the sport, because like grip is really popular on like YouTube and stuff as well. Like a grip video does really well. Like it's a bit random, but like just picking something up that other people can't. And I think just some events, people in the crowd just don't understand, and it's like
that's the big one. People don't understand like how difficult some things are. I don't know. Maybe something you could do is have more things going on at once.
Yeah.
If you've got,
because that's what I really liked about Sweden, actually.
Yeah.
Like in Immortals, we had this huge sports hall, and as soon as you finished one event, you could, like, as soon as you were knocked out, basically, you could just go on to the second event, and it ended up like 4 different events going on at once. There was a good crowd there, to be fair. Like, and I think that's why I'm sort of going with this. Actually, that's the best comp I've done. Like grip comp.
Definitely.
It looked awesome. There was maybe 100 dumbbells laid out, like same amount of blobs, a load of rocks, and it's like, this looks sick. Like, people would watch this. Like, you could do that in a stadium.
That's the one. It's getting more things going on at once. Like, if we're all just doing the Saxon, waiting and then going on to the next event, everyone's just bored. You're waiting in between lifts. Yeah. Whereas if there's 3 events going on at once, you can almost like flick the camera between them, you know, see which one you're looking at.
It is hard. It's hard for promoters and stuff, like, to get it right. And we will get better at like sort of doing this, but like, I don't know, for me it's just like, at the minute, if you're going to grow the sport, like, you've got a very strongman's niche, grips, like very niche, and like, it's super interesting to people that understand it. But like, I get, like, when we did the Shore as well, so one of the events was an axle deadlift rep. It was on a 2.5-inch axle, which is horrendous. So it's like, I was like that. And you know, the crowd have just seen people do, like, Thor do 1,000-pound deadlift, and then we come out and they're like, they're now going to lift 300 pounds or whatever, 350 pounds. You're like, well, it sounds rubbish now, do you know what I mean? But it's really hard, I promise. So I think the hot topic is, should grip promoters be doing more to make it more appealing for spectators? That's in my head, and I think yes. And I include myself in that, but
no, I would agree. Yeah, like, instead of doing an axle deadlift, put it on some big tires or some big wheels. Even small things like that are going to make it just look a lot cooler.
Exactly. It's like, it needs that wow factor that strongman has, right?
Yeah.
So do you know, did you see the Aaron Page Classic when they did like an engine hold? This is before like giants were doing the wrecking ball hold. So they stood on the fire escape and they had this huge chain down the side of a building holding up like an engine, like car engine. It was a real cool grip of it. It was the year before I did it. But again, like, something like that just looks sick. And it's like, it's testing your grip as much as like a normal hold would, but it just looks cool. But
interesting.
Or maybe more like head-to-head events as well. So like, if you're doing a hold,
a good one.
Like, so you're sort of like eyeing each other up a bit.
I like
first
that.
One to. But again, it does depend on equipment, because if you've got a pinch block which is perfectly seasoned, you can't then put someone against them on one that's wet.
True that.
But it's a hard line, but I would like to see more done. And again, I'm not digging at any federations, but especially like, if you go into a big comp, put the events that look sick in front of the crowd and make it just make it blow freaking minds. Do you know what I mean? Like, oh my God, he's lifted 12 of them dumbbells. I don't know, I could lift one. But it's like, when you start with the Thomas Inch Dumbbell, it's like, is that good? I don't know. Like,
no one knows.
He only lifted 3 and then he went off, like, lazy bastard. It's like,
or someone doing like vertical reps on a vertical bar. It's like, is that? He's just picking it up so easy. I don't know. It's something to try and see what we can do, isn't it?
Yeah, but there you go. That's all I got. I think.
I like it.
I think yes, but let us know. Do you find grip comps interesting as the main point? Because I have this conception in my head that grip comps are quite boring to watch, and I want to do something about it. It's not for me, because I love grip, but I just think to an average Joe that doesn't really get it, it's like,
when we're trying to get more people into it. Yeah, you're right.
Like, oh, he's just lifted 9 kilos on the low ridge, and you're like,
it's
I can
amazing.
lift 9 kilos.
Yeah. 9 kilos? What? Yeah.
Yeah, so I got chartered lift about 4, but do you know what I mean? Like, I guess maybe it's like in between events as well, just doing a bit of promo of like what the tool is, how freaking hard it is to lift, and like what skills are good for it, what's bad for it, like, is having big hands good? I don't know. Loads of stuff we can do, isn't
We'll get Russ to come and do a demonstration of every implement before.
Yes.
So like visually, in fact, he's quite strong, you know.
No, he's too good for the average
moving
man.
on, Russ. We'll get like someone that just comes and shows off a lift before.
I always think that in like the Olympics, there should just be like one lane where it's just like a normal guy in the crowd. It'd be
so good, just flapping about in the pool.
I think a thing went around about it before, but it's like jury duty or whatever. So you just get a letter in the post, like, you've been called up for the pole vault or something. Like, no! I think that'd be sick.
That would be so funny.
I've got to go do javelin in Beijing.
All expenses paid. Just
yeah, exactly. Things you'd love to see.
Yeah, that'd be mega actually. Right. So, will people be able to watch your thing this weekend?
Yes, they will. It's the same day as Britain's strongest women. Not the Masters, all the weight classes.
Yeah.
I believe we're on at about 2 or 3 o'clock, but it just depends. We're just going to go in between 2 events. Yeah. So if you're on the live stream for that, which I think is on Official Strongman, in the normal place, you will see 3 large men carrying 2 extremely heavy dumbbells.
Yeah.
Can people watch you tussle?
Yeah, I think it'll be on YouTube. I think they're doing the NEC. There's arm wrestling on at the NEC as well, actually.
Yeah. That's one thing about arm wrestling. Like, it's super accessible. There's loads of live streams and stuff for it, isn't there? Like, it's very well documented.
So I think us novices will be on YouTube, and the big boys will be on pay-per-view on Arm Gods.
Oh, awesome! Oh, sick. Yeah. But you're not at the NEC. You're at some random venue, aren't you?
I'm at the cricket club with the small boys. I think he said there's 250 people going.
Oh, that's gonna be a busy day.
The room's gonna stink of just man meat.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
But yeah, wish us luck, guys. It's a big weekend. We'll probably both either be celebrating in the next episode or crying.
Yeah.
But it's gonna be good stuff. Wish us luck below. Let us know what you think below as well about grip comps. Should we try and make them more exciting? And are we doing enough? Or are they good the way they are? Do you enjoy them? But yeah, see you in episode 6, I guess. That was another seamless one. Look at that. Look how vascular. I won't be this vascular next week. I've got 250 kilo stones lifted a few